Hello everyone, and welcome to the third air poll for the Timberwood pack, our live stream pack, which is currently on hiatus, but will hopefully be back before too much longer. We're hoping to come back in July, but right now I am moving, and so yeah, gonna be a little bit busy for a little bit while longer. Um, but we're going to be voting on which of the pups from this litter you want to see advance to the semifinals to have a chance of becoming the heir who will be following in our next stream series after we follow Frodo's heir. So it'll be a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and vote for the heir now so we know which wolf we're going to be following. And the first option for this time around is actually TChalla. So he has the Hall of Fame 755M coat, as you can see here. Again, all of the pups are going to have one black coat gene and one gray coat gene, which means they will all have black coats. This is technically a black coat because wolf genetics are weird. You can see it does have some black spots on it, but yeah, for the purposes of the gene and its disease resistance, this is a black coat. He also has these kind of bright, they're pretty bright, yeah, they are pretty bright yellow eyes here. Again, kind of a blended Puma and Koji's, I think. And we'll also go ahead and we will listen to his howls. Ooh, that's a very deep one. And then for his secondary, bit of a higher pitched one there. And then again, he's not going to have any of these customizations. He did not roll the radio collar, but if you are a member of my Patreon, or you are a subscriber on Twitch, or a member on the YouTube channel, you can join the Discord server for my subscribers, or if you're a member of the Patreon, you can still do that. But you do have to be over 13, and if you're a member of that Discord or a member of the Patreon, then you'll have the chance to drop your ideas for what could have happened to some of these wolves between the times that they were a pup and the time that they're now an adult. So if you think this guy got a torn ear, maybe he got into a fight or something, or a notch in his ear, or maybe the mange tail, or whatever you think, you can drop those ideas there, give it a little bit of a story, and you'll have the chance to see those ideas used for the adult wolves. But as for his stats, he has the +1 to strength, +1 to speed, but that classic -2 to health, as is going to be quite common for the Timberwood pack because that is what Puma had. And of course, he was the 10 member of the Timberwood pack. But that is TChalla, and next up we have Pinecone. And Pinecone actually has an NPC coat. You can see that it doesn't show up anywhere here, but it is actually the same coat that Puma has, except he did get some different colored eyes. They are a lot brighter and a lot more yellowy than her kind of silvery colored ones. So he did take after his mom in some ways, but also after his dad in others. Now we'll also go ahead, we'll listen to his howls. Bit of a higher pitched one there, and then for his secondary, slightly lower pitched one, so he's got some range there. Again, no customizations here, but if you're a member of the Patreon or the subscriber Discord, then you'll have the chance to suggest those ideas for that there. As for his stats, he has +2 to strength, but he did get that -2 to health, so not quite as strong in the tank department, but quite strong in the attack department. And of course, he was formerly at Timberwood 11M. And that is Pinecone. Next up we have Tiger Lilly, and she got a coat that we see pop up a little less frequently. This is the 838M Big Blaze coat. It's got some reds mixed in there with the lighter and the dark, but it is a genetic black coat, and she did get these kind of greeny sort of eyes, a little bit greeny silverish, kind of taking after her mom a bit more there. We'll also go ahead, we'll listen to her howls. Bit of a higher one there, and then for her secondary, also quite a higher pitched one. Again, no customizations here, but if you're a member of the Patreon or the supporter Discord, then you have the chance to submit your ideas for that there. As for her stats, she has that +1 to her strength, +1 to her speed, but that same -2 to her health. Again, that's going to be pretty common. And she was the 6F member of the Timberwood pack. But that is Tiger Lily, and next up we have Evvie, and Evvie is the wolf you guys named after my cat, of course. My kitty was in here earlier yelling at me, but I don't see her now. I think she went off to take a nap, so she's not hanging out for now. Yeah, I think she's gone. But her namesake is here and does have that gray coat. Got quite a fitting one compared to my cat. This is actually the half-black coat. Again, a black coat that's a little bit deceptive in its appearance. Looks more grayish, but it is a black coat. And she got kind of more of these brownish eyes, which kind of come from Koji's side of the family, I think. But we'll also listen to her howls here. Ooh, a bit of a higher one, and then for secondary. Also a bit of a higher pitched one. Again, no customizations, but if you're a member of either the supporter Discord or my Patreon, then you have the chance to submit ideas for these guys there. As for her stats, she has a +1 to her strength, +1 to her speed, and that -2 to her health. And she was, of course, the 7F member of the Timberwood pack. But that is Evvie, and last but not least for this litter, we have Quill. And Quill has the Mackenzie coat from the International Wolf Center Ambassador Wolves there. He also got these really orangey kind of eyes. They're very, very pretty again. I'm such a sucker for the light colored eyes against the dark colored coat. They just pop so well. They really stand out and look very nice with his fur. But we'll also go ahead, we'll listen to his howls here. And he got that classic nostalgia howl. He also has a white patch under his under his chin there that you can't see very well except when he's howling. But as for his secondary, ooh, that's a really high-pitched one. He did not roll any customizations here, no radio collar, but as always, if you're a member of either the Patreon or the supporter Discord, you'll have the chance to submit your ideas for those customizations there. As for his stats, he has +1 stamina, +1 to speed, and -2 to health. I'm gonna be saying that a lot for these. I don't think we have very many wolves that that have a plus. I don't know if we have any that have a plus. I know we've seen a neutral one at least, but not too much in the health stat for any of them. I think Koji also may have had a lower health stat, which is why this is happening so much. And Quill, of course, was the 12M member of the Timberwood pack. But that's going to be it for this this particular litter. You can vote in the poll in the video description, and if you want a quick reference of the different things we just talked about, you can see all the wolves' stats, their coats, and some basic information about them. You can also find that in the video description as well, so that it's a little bit easier to quickly view the information we've talked about here. But that's going to be it for today, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.